What's up, guys? Coach Madden, official trainer, YouGoProBaseball.com. And today I got 4 pitching grips for you to get out any hitter alive. All right, that might have been a little bit of an overstatement. Obviously, as a pitcher, you're gonna give up some base hits now and then, but you do wanna work on your pitches and make them the best that they can be. So today I'm gonna show you 4 pitches that were great for me and are great pitches in general to help you get batters out, okay? The first one is going to be the sinker. Sinker was my best pitch. It's what got me drafted. It was what earned me All-American honors in Division I baseball at Auburn University. That's all I threw, in fact, that year. So the sinker is a very great pitch, okay? The way I grip the sinker is right here on the skinny part of the laces. I want to put my pointer finger on this lace and my middle finger right here. It looks like my middle finger's on the other lace, but I just got fat fingers. Really, I'm trying to get this pointer finger on this lace right here. My thumb is gonna be in line with that pointer finger, and I'm gonna have more on this side of the ball than I do this side of the ball. These fingers are just kind of wherever they feel comfortable, okay? Now, the main thing with the sinker is, when you throw this pitch, depending on your arm angle, if you're a higher arm angle guy, you have to have a lower wrist angle. If you're a lower arm angle guy, your wrist angle could be more straight, but you want to make sure that no matter what, you're getting on top of the baseball when you throw it. So you're coming over the seams this way. If I'm higher arm angle, I'm coming over the seams this way. If I'm a lower arm angle, over the seams this way. If I'm a sub guy, my wrist angle actually has to be cocked more and come over the seams this way, okay? So the sinker, again, is a great pitch. We're trying to look for downward movement versus side movement. So if you're getting a lot of arm side movement, it's not as good of a pitch. We want that downward movement, okay? The second pitch is gonna be a slider. I started throwing the slider. I threw it in high school. It was more of a slurve then, and in junior college. When I got to Auburn, I stopped and I just started throwing the sinker because it was such a dominant pitch. But then the scout who wanted to draft me said, you know, I really want to draft you, but you only throw 1 pitch. Can you throw something else? And I said, yeah, I can, but my sinker's nasty. Why would I? So, but I did anyway. I obliged, and I brought my sinker back to, or excuse me, my slider back to life, and it became a great pitch. In fact, by the time I got to pro ball, they ranked it the #1 pitch in the whole San Diego Padres organization. So it became a great pitch. Now I had 2 great pitches, the sinker and the slider, okay? The slider, the way you grip it, is gonna be this. Again, this is the way I grip it. This is not the only way to grip these pitches, but this is how I was successful. And I'm gonna be on the horseshoe. I wanna put my middle finger right here on this part of the horseshoe, pointer finger right next to it, my thumb in line with that middle finger, more on this side of the baseball than that side. And then all you wanna do is create the angle at which you want that pitch to break. So if I'm throwing this ball right here, the 4 seams are going to be moving this way when I throw it, and it's going to have that break. Again, depth is better than side to side, okay? So the more downward movement you can get on these pitches, the better you're going to be with them. Now, you don't want to snap your wrist when you're throwing this. I know you hear a lot of coaches say, you got to snap your wrist, snap that curveball off, snap that slider off. No, you're not snapping. You actually have a stiff wrist, and you're creating good arm speed through there. And if you do that, that ball is going to pop out. And if you have that correct angle or axis, that ball is going to move the way you want it to move, okay? Third pitch is the fork ball. And I started throwing the fork ball later in my career in professional baseball, and it became actually a very great pitch, and I used it as a changeup. And it danced like a knuckleball. So if you're looking for a pitch like that, that's a great, great pitch. The way I hold the fork ball is by splitting my fingers right in the middle of the baseball, not on any laces. Okay, some of you younger guys, this may not work because your hands are too small. Some of you older guys, you'll be just fine. I actually have pretty small hands for as big as I am. But I split that baseball right down the middle, not on any seams. The thumb can be on or off. I really actually threw this ball without the thumb on it. If anything, it would be very lightly on it. And all you want to do is come straight through your release point, wherever your arm angle is, that way, and let it slip out. What that slip does is creates that knuckle movement and that drop coming down, and that's what you want in this pitch. the change of speed is gonna be drastic, and the movement is unpredictable even for the pitcher. So you wanna work on this because it can be a very wild pitch, but once you're able to get the consistent movement and control it, it can be a very effective pitch for you to use. The last pitch is gonna be a 12-6 curveball. 12-6 curveball is just going from 12 on the clock to 6 on the clock. And this is such a great pitch to help you get batters out because it's working on straight depth. We're not getting any side-to-side movement if we throw this pitch correctly. We're trying to go from up to down. And the reason why depth is so much better than arm side or glove side movement is because think of a hitter when he's hitting. His bat is moving this way through the zone. He can't in the middle of his swing go, oh, that ball's going down, let me go down in the middle of his swing. He's already committed to a plane. He's already committed to a plane to swing on, like a swing plane, right? He's already committed to that plane. If that ball moves down, he's gonna swing over that baseball. But if that ball moves this way and he's on the correct plane already, he can still get a base hit, even though the pitch is moving. That's why depth is more important than side-to-side movement. So for the 12-6 curveball, you're gonna grip it the same exact way as I actually threw my slider. The only difference is for that slider, I was releasing here to get this movement. On the 12-6, we wanna come straight down. And we want those four seams to be moving straight down. So basically a 4-seam fastball will be moving straight back. A 12-6 curveball, we want moving straight down. And that's gonna give us that straight down, depth, downward movement that we need to get batters out. Swing and miss pitches, right? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please take a quick second, if you did, to hit that subscribe button. There's gonna be a little bell that I want you to hit next to that, and that's gonna notify you when I upload new videos. And I got a bunch of great stuff coming. You're gonna love it, I promise. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up for me and leave me a comment below. Let me know what pitches you throw right now and what pitches you're trying to learn. Also, I know I talked about the sinker and the slider in this video right here, but I have an advanced sinker and slider program. Again, the sinker was what made me the pitcher that I am or was, and the slider became my best pitch. So those two pitches, I mean, I know everything about. If you're gonna learn those two pitches, you should learn them from someone who is very dominant with those pitches. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. It's actually on sale right now. So if you're looking to learn the sinker or the slider, check out that program. I'll leave a link below where you can get it. And I know you're gonna love it because it's everything I know about those two pitches, and those two pitches helped change my pitching career. So I hope that that information can do the same for you. So go check it out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.